All right, everybody. Today we are going to be putting it all together. All right, so today I'm going to walk you through how I want you to put the pieces of your opinion or persuasive essay all together today. So you should go to your online writing notebook, and I'm going to click on my example. But remember, you're going to find your class number for your online journal. All right, so if I double click on mine, my example will come up. So you guys should all have an introduction with your introduction typed in the box. You should have your reasons with your reasons typed in the box, and then you should have your conclusion with your conclusion typed in your box. Okay, so now what I want you to do today is we're going to be putting our introduction and our reasons and our conclusion all together. So I want you to click down here below the table. So you're not typing in any boxes. So below your last row, and enter down. Okay, you're just going to enter down once or twice to give you a little bit of space, and you're just going to type copying down your introduction. So remember, a paragraph you're going to want to indent, or you can put spaces in between your paragraphs. Okay, so I'm going to indent, and then I'll show you what you can do if you want to put spaces. So I'm going to click tab to indent, and I'm going to start. Imagine walking down the street on a beautiful sunny day. And I see this is underlined red, so it's not spelled right. I'm going to click on it. It's going to give me beautiful. There we go. You look down and see trash in the grass next to the sidewalk. And remember, when you're typing, you don't need to press enter or anything like that. The document already is going to wrap it around to the next line for you. So you don't have to press enter or anything like that. Once you start typing your introduction, you just keep typing. The computer will automatically wrap it down to the next line when it gets too long. Okay? Suddenly, your day and walk are not so beautiful. This is why I think people should always pick up their trash, period. Okay. All right, so my introduction, I could copy directly from what I had up in my box. I didn't have to change any words or anything. All right, I'm going to enter down now and click tab again to start my reasons. Okay, so reasons, you can't copy exactly from the box. You want it to be a little bit different. So instead of putting reason 1, I'm going to type up my first reason I think people should pick up their trash is, comma, it makes the street and sidewalks dirty. Okay, now I'm going to explain. For example, it's not fun to go for a walk and see trash all over. For example, comma, it is not fun to go for a walk and see trash all over the ground. You can add a little bit to your reasons too. When I am playing outside with my friends, I do not want to see trash all over. Okay, so I just typed up right here my reason number 1. Okay, now for reason number 2, I'm going to enter down into another paragraph and tab. So that was my first reason. Now I can type my second reason is, comma, if I look up here, I'm going to type in this example now. It is bad for plants and animals. One way trash is bad for plants is that it makes them hard to grow when the ground is covered in trash. Another example how it is bad for nature or bad for animals is that an animal might eat something they are not supposed to, and it could make them sick. Okay, so do you see how I'm giving my examples? My first reason, my second reason, and then I'm saying one way it's bad, or another example, or one example. Okay, so what else do I have for nature now? Also, sometimes animals get trapped. Also, sometimes animals get trapped and tangled up in garbage that humans leave. L-E-A-V. Okay, so there, I have my second reason typed up there. So I'm going to enter, tab in again. Now I have reason number 3. So my third, or I could say my last reason. My last reason is when people pick up trash, it makes them feel good. If you, not food, feel good. If you are bored or looking for something good to do for our planet, you could pick up trash. Okay. Oh, there we go. I have some. All right, so I had some errors there I just clicked on and fixed. So I have my first reason, I typed it up and gave examples. My second reason here, I typed it up and gave up some examples. My last reason, I typed it up and then gave examples. So your reasons and examples should be up here in the box. You're just rewording them and kind of putting them in just a little better format because we don't want reason 1, reason 2 in our essay. It flows better if you use words like my first reason, my second reason, my third reason. Okay, so now all I need is my conclusion. So I already have that, so I'm going to click enter and then tab to indent. Now you see why I think people should pick up their trash. If it makes the sidewalk dirty, it is bad for nature, and people feel good when they pick up trash. These are the reasons why I think people should always pick up their trash. The next time you see litter outside, I hope you pick it up. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to look and see introduction right here with where the indent. Next indent's going to be my first reason and examples, second reason and examples, third reason and examples, and then my conclusion. What you can do if you would like is in between your introduction, you can click enter and put a space in between your paragraphs there. So it just gives it a little bit more space, and sometimes it's kind of easier to read than when it's all scrunched up together, okay? If you do this, then you don't have to indent if you don't want. So if you don't indent, then you can just have lines in between your paragraphs. So that's going to show your reader introduction, then your reasons, and then your conclusion, okay? All right. Good luck, everybody, with putting your persuasive essay together today. You should have all 3 of these things, the introduction, your reasons, and your conclusion all ready to go. And your only job is going to be to type it up again and maybe reword or explain some of your reasons a little bit more, right? Your opinion essay should look similar to mine when you are finished, okay? And tomorrow we'll worry about editing and formatting it a little bit more. All right?